Peace. So I'm sitting here unwinding from a night out with the girls. And I had this moment that honestly wasn't for anybody but me, right? And we were out having fun, laughing, vibing, and like clockwork, I went into protector mode. I didn't plan it. I wasn't trying to control anything. And I realized that's just how I'm wired, right? So, just to give an example, there was this older guy talking to my homegirls, nieces, and before I even thought about it, I was walking over there like, hey, y'all good? You know what I'm saying? Like, just making sure they good and letting the person know that they kind of need to back up without it being confrontational, but just, letting him know that they not there by themselves or whatever. And, um, whenever I noticed that any of my friends may have needed um, someone to look out for them or whatever, I just naturally did that, right? And then after the night kind of settled and things started to die down a little bit, I caught myself thinking like, damn, I hope nobody took any of that the wrong way, right? And I it's like that's just how I am. That's just how I show up, right? And that's kind of where the aha moment hit me. And it's not that I'm trying to be masculine, right? Because that's a whole nother conversation. But that gets um, that word kind of gets tossed around, right? And in no way am I confused about anything, my sexuality, about who I am, none of that, or me trying to get with anybody or be a certain way, be masculine, be whatever. Still trying to find my words, but I'm naturally a very protective person, naturally aware, and naturally the one who steps in when something feels a little off. And I've spent so much of my life feeling like I needed to chill with that. I needed to tone that down. Now, yes, there were times when I used to get a little rah rah when I could have just had a conversation. So I'm not saying that um, my approach was okay, but I really spent a large part of my life feeling like I needed to tone that down so people don't misread me or misunderstand me or label me or judge me or put me in some type of box. But then there's the flip side. I've also been around someone whose presence naturally brought out my softer side. Didn't force it, didn't ask for it. His energy just made me relax. It made me breathe. It made me feel like I didn't have to be on guard for once. And that's when it clicked. Maybe I'm not too masculine. Maybe I'm not too feminine. Maybe I'm just me. And there's nothing wrong with me. Maybe and I can't speak for everybody, but maybe we all need to accept that some people bring out your protector, some people bring out your softness. Both sides are real, both sides are valid, and both sides belong to you. So if you're watching this and you ever just felt judged for being too strong, too alert, or too protective, please hear me. Nothing is wrong with you. You're not doing the most. You're not giving the wrong impression. You're not confused about who you are. You're just a layered human being whose instincts kept you safe more times than you can count. And you're allowed to be both, the protector and the soft one. Strong when you need to be, gentle when it feels safe. So yeah, that was my little, I guess, breakthrough for tonight. And my goal is to just get on here and just talk about me and my lessons. I always hope that it frees somebody else too, you know, because there are a lot of conversations that happen that say that men are to this, women are to that, men aren't enough, women aren't enough. All these different things. All these different things. But ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It's just layers and levels, right? That's all I have. As always, I love you all. Peace.
You know, I used to think heartbreak meant I failed, that love was supposed to last forever, to be real. But somewhere between the tears and the quiet, I realized love don't die, it transforms. It teaches, it stretches, it heals. So when I look back now, I don't see endings, I see lessons, and the girl who kept her heart open through it all. If I gave into all of my life's heartbreaks, I'd be deaf to the beautiful sounds my heart makes. So I'm grateful for every tear I cried, for every forehead kiss, and every blow to my pride. Love tried to break me, but it